Hello, good morning. I am RG Empire Chairman, and I am an active participant of MMM in Nigeria. Today, I want to present to you uh, uh, this wonderful opportunity called MMM. Now, I call MMM the light. I also call it a financial revolution, which is exactly what it is, exactly what it stands to represent. Now, what exactly is MMM? What is MMM? Now, MMM, according to as you can see on my screen, means Mavrodi Mondial Movement. Mavrodi Mondial Movement. Now, what exactly is this Mavrodi Mondial Movement? Now, Mavrodi is taken from the name of the founder, Sajid Mavrodi. Mondial is an English word for world, and movement. That is to say, a movement of the world movement of Mavrodi Initiative. Now, what exactly is MM? MMM is an online-based global community, and what we do is we provide financial aid amongst ourselves, and also MMM is also a social network. Can be done. Yeah, it's also a social network that connects the someone who wants to get money and the one who has that money. Now, there are brief facts about MMM that I want to rush through for us to know. First is that MMM started in 2011 as a new project of Sergei Mavrodi. Sergei Mavrodi is a Russian. He hails from Moscow in Russia, and this initiative began in Eastern Europe, and it was aimed at creating a fair financial order. Uh, Also, it's very important for you to note that MMM boasts of over 200 million members, and it is spread out to over 115 countries worldwide. We are still counting actually, and this statistics is not actually very accurate, but it is relatively accurate, I can assure you. Now, also, MMM is not an online business. Many people tend to misunderstand or misinterpret the concept behind MMM, or what MMM really stands for. MMM is not a business. It is not an investment. It's not a HIYP. It's not a multi-level marketing. MMM is an online-based social community of financial help donors and recipients. That is just it in simple terms. Now, also, there are more facts that you have to know. MMM has been active for 4 years now, actually starting from January 2011 to date. And MMM has offered several $billion of assistance already to across members, and we are still counting. Also, MMM, you might be interested in knowing, is currently rated as one of the number one donation exchange platform in the world. Now, also, one very crucial thing you have to know about this community is that there is no central account. Unlike so many MLMs, HYIPs, and other business ventures, MMM has no central account, and it therefore will not collect your money. Now, the ideology. What exactly is the ideology behind MMM? Now, the basic idea behind the establishment and the function of this system is to create a fair financial system that will emancipate the struggle of the average citizen. Now the citizens are the average citizen is known to work harder than he earns. He is known to work like an elephant and to eat like an ant, and then that is what actually initiated the idea of forming MMM. Now, also, another reason why MMM was created is to bridge the gap between the rich and the poor. The gap between the rich and the poor is a very big margin. It's the cause of a lot of societal vices, and the idea behind MMM is to curb these vices by bridging the gap between the rich and the poor. Now, there are benefits in MMM, just like there is in almost everything we do. Now, what is this benefit all about? Now, this benefit is the fact is tied to the fact that when you offer help in MMM, or when you provide help in MMM, you receive 30% of whatever you offer. It sounds obnoxious, but it is true. It sounds really impossible, but it is true. Now, how does it work? How exactly does this 30% come about? How do you go about it? Now, just like the banks operate on a principle of deposit and withdrawal, so does the system. Time may fail me to explain to you how and exactly how the banks operate and how it is likened to the operation of this very wonderful community, but it will interest you to know that this community functions like the bank, and just like the banks function on a principle of deposit and withdrawal, so also does the system. Also, in MMM, as soon as you register, a participant is required first of all to provide the financial help, or what we call provision of help or deposit of any amount, and afterwards in 30 days you are expected to request to get help or actually make withdrawals of the same amount plus a 30% added. That is fun. It sounds wow, but actually I'm telling you it is true. Now also, let's say in further clarification, let's say you have announced willingness to assist in the amount of $100. Now you will be credited in your personal office. Remember, I said MLM is an online-based community, so when you register, a personal office is created for you online, and then you have your login details. And now in this personal office, as soon as you announce your willingness to assist in for instance $100, you'll be credited with an equivalent of 100 Mavro. Now I will explain to you what Mavro actually means in the course of time, but it's nothing that you can panic about. Now immediately that Mavro starts growing, and a month later, that is precisely 30 days from that day, this Mavro would have become 130 Mavro. That is to say, you are getting approximately 1% every day for the next 30 days, and then at the end of that 30 days, you are eligible to request for our assistance of $130. Now that is it there. You have $100 provided as help, and then after 30 days you have $130 to receive as help. Now Mavro, like I said previously, Mavro is the internal currency of the system. Now, just like we have the Naira, we have the dollar, we have the pound, we have the euros. Now in this very community, this robust community, we have decided to implement our own money and our own another name for our own money, the money we spend here, and we've decided to name it after the founder, Sergio Mavro. So we call it Mavro. Now Mavro is the amount, is the internal currency of the system, and then your Mavro starts growing from the moment of deposit at the rate of 30% per month, and then the calculation of this interest occurs twice a week, which is on Tuesdays and Thursdays. And you also have to understand that the sum of these Mavros, total sum of these Mavros you have in your personal office, determines how much you can request to cash out yourself. Now, in a bid to make this platform much more juicy, and which is a very important aspect, which is what relates it a bit into the line of the MLMs, we have what we call the bonuses. Now, I'll start from the registration bonus. Now, as soon as you register in MLM, you have a bonus awaiting you, so long as you meet up with the criteria. Now, what are the criteria? Now, if you register with an amount of $20, or you provide help of an amount of between $20 to amount between $50 rather to $499, you receive a free bonus of $20. That is apart from your 30% interest. Now, so also when you provide help from $500 to $2,999, you get a bonus of $50 US. And then when you provide a help from above $3,000, you get $100 free. And this registration bonus is one time. You get it only once at the point of registration, and then it is apart from your 30% interest. Now also we have what we call the referral system, which gives you access to the referral bonus. Now in the referral bonus, you get 10% from all the donations that any participant you invite makes. Yes, that is what you get. I'm trying to say that if you can bring anybody into the community and that person puts in whatever amount, you are eligible, and the system will definitely reward you with 10% of whatever amount they provide help in. Yes, it works. Now, actually, the essence of this is to promote the enlargement of the community. Just like the banks, every bank survives out of the strength of its customer base. That is exactly how it is with this community. The more we are in number, the more people providing help, the more there is money to pay those who are getting help, and then the system keeps going round and round, and it's healthier and healthier. Now also we have what we call the manager bonuses, which is another wowing part. Now if you are a manager, you do not just get 10% of what your downlines actually, or those who you bring into the community, provide. You also get bonuses or percentages from the amount that those downlines, the downlines of those downlines actually provide in the system. Now how do I mean? Now apart from the 10% you get from your own downline or the person that you brought into the system, now if the person you brought into the system brings someone else into the system, you are qualified to get 5% of what he puts in. And if that person also brings somebody else, you also get 3%. And these percentages keep going on and dropping down until it gets to the 9th generation, which is where you now get 0.1%, and that is where it stops. So a manager is open to unlimited bonuses, and they actually they work for it, so they make payments for it, they earn for it actually. Also, I would also want to tell you that just like everything there is in life that has a benefit, there is a risk. Now in MMM, we are a community that provide peer-to-peer money exchange, and we only distribute money between participants. We just connect the person who is the donor with the person who is the recipient, and there is no money, or money is not collected in any way into the central account. Now, but there is one thing that is very essential. The risk in this community is very slim, but it's actually possible. It does not eliminate the fact that it's possible. Now, there is a possibility that you may not get your money back when you donate. That is why we always advise you to work on the principle of benevolence, reciprocity, and gratuitousness. Benevolence being very important. When you are giving, you are providing help, you are not expecting to get it back, but you know that definitely, so long as this system is what it is, or is what we say it is, it will definitely pay you back. Someone else will always be out there to reciprocate that kind of gesture. So but actually we work on ourselves to improve on our reliability, and then mutual assistance and mutual coexistence between ourselves. So if this is in any way hampered, there could be a challenge which is actually very slim. Like I said, has never happened ever since MMM started since 2011. Now, like I said, in over many years of this operation, MMM has not implemented any of these various mechanisms that has been laid down to forestall the occurrence of all these risks that I have said. Now, apart from just giving you opportunity to make an extra income, actually MMM also is interested in community building and development. We visit charitable organizations, do charitable events and all the rest of them, open clubs, just to make sure that the community is sustained, that the gap between the poor and the rich is bridged, and that everybody is happy at whatever level that he finds himself. We're putting smiles upon people's faces, and I'm telling you, people are smiling every day. Now, MMM has been launched in Africa. MMM is right now in the Republic of South Africa, in Botswana, in Lesotho, in Swaziland, in Uganda, and now MMM is live in Nigeria with MMM Nigeria. So we actually have the goal of reaching out to every part of the world, especially Africa. We are actually starting, and I believe that the more we go, by His grace, by the grace of God, we are going to see these dreams achieved. So if you have not joined the MMM yet, I urge you to take your time and visit our links, which are here. You have links to where you can get testimonies and all the rest of that. And then if you make up your mind, you can register. The link to register is down there. You can register, click on the link, and then make registration. I assure you, you'll be smiling after the end of your provide help. Thank you very much, and do have a wonderful day.